my noble band of outlaws. Outlaw Samurai coming at you live with a video. Yes, nocturnal video. Driving. Outlaw is upgrading his filming game. By any case, technically it's the morning before dawn. So I was doing another overnight at Speedway, and I bought myself this here Gatorade. Now you're probably wondering, well, Outlaw, why are you doing a review on lemon lime Gatorade? Haven't you said that's your favorite? I was like, yes, I have said it's my favorite, but this is not lemon lime Gatorade. This is lime cucumber preened Union something. I can't read it. Hold on. Pepino limon. So I'm assuming that's lime cucumber in Spanish. Without any do's, don'ts, and probably shouldn'ts, let's get started. Oh, right off the bat, I smell cucumber. Now, for those of you who don't know, I hate cucumber, but I love me pickles. It's a paradox. My entire behavioral pattern is a paradox. But without further ado, don't probably shouldn't, let's get started. Okay, I'm actually going to say it, and this is not bad. And this may sound disgusting, but I'm literally getting a slight pickle flavoring. And that may be from the lime flavor added into the mix. But this isn't actually all that bad. It's a rather light, like very light, almost, I want to say airy Gatorade flavor. I honestly thought I was going to go into this review spitting this shit out all over my damn dashboard. But it surprisingly tastes quite delicious. This may be a flavor that I'll pick more often from now on. But let me know what you think down in the comments below, my noble band of outlaws, as with my personal biases, I'll give this a solid 8. Honestly, it's up there with lemon lime because I do taste the lime and I do taste the cucumber, so I have to give them props and points for that. It actually tastes what it's supposed to fucking taste like. Fuck you, cunt. Watch as I get demonetized. Remember, always practice safe driving. Even if the worthless sons of bitches behind you are impatient, you'll take pride in the fact that they'll one day die in a fiery car crash while you still drive safely. I pray for such things. But in any case, watch as I get demonetized. I'm not even monetized. But in any case, with that in mind, without my personal biases, as a Gatorade flavor, I'm gonna still say it's a solid. I'm gonna say it's a solid 7.5. Mostly because I still don't really like strong cucumber flavor, but this has just enough cucumber flavor that it's not repulsive to me. And I can actually see people liking this and wanting to drink it. Especially if you eat salads, or you like the taste of cucumbers, or you eat cucumber sandwiches. So, without my personal biases, it's going to score 7.5. Simply because I had to fight back a hiccup there. But in case, lost my train of thought. 7.5, simply because it's not that original of a concept to have cucumber flavored drinks. I mean, if you go to a fancy ass restaurant, they'll have, I'd be willing to bet my ass that any fancy ass restaurant that's above 2 stars or has a Michelin star or whatever will have a cucumber water option, which is where they slice up they put cucumber slices in your ice water to flavor it. Now, they came out with a dragon fruit Gatorade. That shit would be fucking fire. But let me know what you think down in the comments below, my noble band of outlaws. And until next time, Outlaw Samurai, tell all y'all be crazy rednecks. Be safe and use your weapons. I'm out. Peace. Hello, my noble band of outlaws. Outlaw Samurai coming at you live with a video. Yay or nay, do I need to do a little more trimming on my goatee? But aside the point, we're going to try the Great Value brand beef jerky. Now, a beef jerky aficionado that I am, alongside lemonade and sweet tea, I know, Outlaw's the complete southern package. Ooh, already it's giving off that lovely, lovely beef jerky smell. Alright. I'm not seeing any real seasoning on here. Of course, this is original. So without further ado, don't probably shouldn't. Let's get started. Alright. So, not the best beef jerky in the world. It has a very basic flavor. Now, most people would compare this to Jack Link's as the gold standard. My favorite jerky is actually more expensive than Jack Link's, and that's Old Trapper. So, with my personal biases, what would I give Great Value Original Beef Jerky? Well, it is what it says it is. It's beef jerky. And it says it has no added nitrate or nitrates. Or nitrites, whatever the hell that is. No. Okay, it had no MSG for Uncle Roger for you. Why no MSG? Are you afraid of flavor? For you. Though they do say, except for those naturally occurring in sea salt and cultured celery extract here at the bottom. And except for that, naturally occurring in soy sauce, yeast extract, and hydrolyzed corn protein. The ingredients listed are beef, water, sea salt, contains 2% or less soy salt, wheat, soybean salt, hydrolyzed corn protein, yeast, flavors, maltodextrin, cultured celery extract, citric acid, contains wheat and soy, distributed by Walmart. So your basic, cheap-ass, high-processed shit. Which, I am getting a slight soy, but also corn flavoring from this. So, at least they're accurate. But compared to Old Trapper with my personal biases, honestly, this gets a 6 from me. And I don't usually like to give low scores unless the food is actually horrendously bad to the point where I can't eat it. If I was given this on like a road trip, yeah, I'd eat the fuck out of it. Because it still tastes good. Just not personally what I would grab if I had to bring beef jerky along on a road trip. Which I've only taken one solo road trip before, and that was down to the Louisville Bass Pro Shop, which, if I ever do that again, I am going to A, bring snacks, and B, possibly drag Outlaw Wicken along. Yeah. With my personal biases, this scores a 6 out of 10 for me. It's surprisingly pairing well with the unsweet tea I'm drinking. I know, outlaw drinking something with no sugar in it. It's scandalous and beyond redemption, but no, see, my father is the one who got me hooked on unsweet tea, so if you want to blame anyone, blame him. But unsweet tea gets a whole separate grading thing that maybe I'll do some other time. But without my personal biases, what would I give this? And honestly, scores a 6 again, just because without my personal biases, you do have to go up against Jack Link, Slim Jim, Old Trapper, and a shit ton of other different jerky brands. I actually don't like the Old Bay jerky. There's something about the way it's flavored, because I know it's supposed to be like the barbecue sauce, because I've eaten the Old Bay barbecue sauce and I like that, but I do not like the jerky. I know it's weird, but there's that. I would eat this over Old Bay, personally speaking, of course. But yeah, it gets a 6 out of 6. It's for the sticks. I couldn't think of another rhyme. But in any case, until next time, I know a band of outlaws, Outlaw Samurai, tell all y'all be crazy rednecks, be safe and use your weapons. I'm out. Peace. Hello, my noble band of outlaws, Outlaw Samurai, coming at you live with a video on these Speedway's new waffle tots. I don't know why the hell my voice cracked on that. But, without further ado, those propositions, let's get started. Now, they appear to be actually seasoned. Good crispy texture. Okay. So yeah, these are just tater tots. Oh, what I was expecting. Maybe some kind of waffle flavor? Because the only thing I'm really tasting is the potato. The oily taste from the frying, and a bit of black pepper at the end. Honestly speaking, not mind-blowing. Decent. They're well-sized. I give them 7.5. The half point is for the originality of making them look like waffles. 7 is they have more seasoning than store-bought tater tots. And they're not horrible. Let me know what you think down in the comments below if you've tried these before, my noble band of outlaws. Until next time, Outlaw Samurai tells all y'all, be crazy rednecks, be safe and use your weapons. I'm out. Peace. Hello, my noble band of outlaws. Outlaw Samurai coming at you live with a video. Another driving review. And today, we have the peanut butter and jelly M&Ms. See what they look like. Alright, very standard M&M. There's most options. Alright. So, not really anything amazing about the cross section. So, I got these just to try them, and so far they're not really living up to my expectation. I expected like a dollop of, like, kind of like a half and half of jelly and peanut butter to be in the center of these. Which I do taste a very slight jelly flavor, but not really enough for me to buy these again. Now, they're not bad in my opinion. My favorite kind of M&M is actually the peanut M&Ms, the ones with the whole peanut in the center. With my favorite, second favorite, being the peanut butter stuff. So, with my personal biases, just a 6. Like, the amount of jelly flavor is so minimal, and the peanut butter and the chocolate and even the hard candy coating just pretty much completely overpower it if you're not actively trying to taste the peanut butter, the jelly flavoring. Without my personal biases, as an M&M, I would put it around a 6.5, gaining the half point for originality. And what I mean by that is they've never tried a peanut butter jelly flavored M&M before. But let me know what you think down in the comments below, my noble band of outlaws. If you've had these, if you like them, if you don't like them, let me know in the comments. And as an M&M themselves, like an M&M product, again, I'm going to give it a 6 across the board. So until next time, a noble band of outlaws, outlaw samurai to all y'all. Be crazy rednecks, be safe, use your weapons, and look forward to a very special blade being showcased on the channel in the near future. If not already showcased by the time this video gets uploaded, because y'all know Outlaw sucks at uploading in sequence. I'm out. Peace. Hello, my noble band of outlaws. Outlaw Samurai coming at you live with a video with this naan bread from Sam's Club. Now, I've had flatbread at like Subway before, but I've never had actual naan bread, which this is supposed to be. Doesn't smell that bad. Kinda smells like a tortilla, I'm not gonna lie. Well, not bad. Throw some garlic and cheese on this bitch and we be cooking. So, as I've never had naan bread before, I have no personal biases to compare it to. So, as a bread, 7? No. This gets an 8. Solid 8. Can't wait to come up with shit to put on this. My barbaric American ass will probably make grilled cheese sandwiches out of this shit. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, if you've had naan bread before. And until next time, I know a band of outlaws, outlaw samurai tells all y'all, be crazy rednecks, be safe and use your weapons. I'm out. Peace. Hello, my noble band of outlaws, outlaw samurai coming at you live with this honey roasted M&Ms. These are essentially the peanut M&Ms, but honey roasted. So, for ado, probably done, students. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So, if these are honey roasted, they are the literal least honey in the roasted I have ever tasted. What does that mean? I don't taste a damn bit of honey. Alright. The chocolate and the peanut butter, well, not peanut butter. The chocolate and the peanut are literally the only thing I taste. And maybe they lose a lot of the honey in the coating process of the chocolate, but I don't really taste any honey flavoring. And that is bad when it's supposed to be a honey flavored food. So, with my personal biases, I'm giving this a 5. And I'm judging it so harshly because no honey flavor, and I like honey, comma. Now, without my personal biases, as an M&M, it still gets a 5 because, again, I don't taste the fucking honey in it. These taste like regular chocolate-covered M&Ms. I mean, chocolate peanut butter M&Ms. Oh, now that I take another damn bite, I actually get some damn honey flavoring. So I don't know if the honey is just poorly distributed or not, but that time I actually got a damn honey flavor. So I'm going to call it at still a 5 for inconsistencies. But let me know what you think down below, my noble band of outlaws, if you've had these before, if you actually taste the damn honey. And until next time, Outlaw Samurai, tell all y'all be crazy rednecks, be safe and use your weapons. I'm out. Peace. Hello, my noble band of outlaws. Outlaw Samurai coming at you live with a video. Well, got this $5 knife from Walmart to replace my current working knife because some of the screws on it are coming loose and I do not have a means of tightening them. Or at least it would be if I get that. Never mind. There we go. So yes, I am doing a driving unboxing of this. As we can see, good little blade. Doesn't exactly feel too terribly sharp. Terribly. Speaking like I'm Cleveland Brown from the Cleveland Show. But it is a relatively nice looking knife. It's got a decent color scheme with the metallic navy blue and the black, I want to say fake G10 micarta handle scales. Closes somewhat smoothly. Got the nice little thumb flick. It's not stiff. Now, as for the name of this knife, it's called the Thunderhead, which, albeit is a cool name for a knife, but I wouldn't name it. I wouldn't name something like this Thunder. Like, maybe I'd call it Sparrow's Peak, or maybe the Perch, or Shrike. You know, the birds that will find thorny trees or barbed wire fences and literally just Vlad the Impaler fucking food onto them for later. Yeah, little ass songbird, one of the most deadliest predators on the fucking prairies in the United States. I'm going to go off the assumption that this is 420 stainless steel, as it was only $5, and Walmart doesn't sell any kind of blade for $5 unless it's 420 stainless steel. And I wouldn't even go so far as to say 420 high carbon stainless steel. It's got, you know, a little belt clip. This is not a full-on, like, mind-blowing review knife. This is a quick little, I need a pocket knife just to cut open some boxes that I don't want to spend a fortune on. That is what this is. This is what it's tailored to do. It's tough enough and sturdy enough that I would have no problem cutting through boxes with this. Plus, with the little pocket sharpener I have, I don't really foresee needing to worry about the blade maintenance being an issue. Now, as normally I would do a cutting test with this, but I am not in a position yet to do so. And I know what some of you are going to say, oh, Outlaw, you should be paying attention to the road. You shouldn't be doing a fucking review of shit while you're driving. The fun fact is, I do that shit all the time. And now that I'm at a red light, I also recently went to Crew Car Wash. Alright, it's a bit of a slicer, definitely going to need a touch up on the edge, put it to the work sharp, and this thing will be popping. But that's pretty much it for the review, my noble band of outlaws. Well, unboxing and review. So, tell me what you think down in the comments below. Until next time, my noble band of outlaws, Outlaw Samurai tells all y'all be crazy rednecks. Be safe, use your weapons. I'm out. Peace. Hello, my noble band of outlaws, Outlaw Samurai coming at you live with a video. Obligatory sword footage. Another taste testing video, yes. It's like Outlaws finally giving the people what they want. Turn that off since, ooh, we got to put the damn thing in drive. So the taste testing video this time is No Man's Land beef jerky. I've never actually had this before. I've seen it at my work, but haven't actually given it a try yet. And it's understandable. There's, in the beef jerky world, brand loyalty is a major thing. Alright? And it's similar to like how smokers and drinkers will be like, oh no, I never smoke anything but Marlboro or Camel for 20 fucking years, so my voice sounds like this. Or how people will like, oh, I only drink Coors Light, or I only drink Corona because I'm a bougie bitch. I mean, not outlaw. Outlaw pretty much drinks anything that's liquor. I have not found a liquor that I do not like, and subsequently does not like me. But, like I said, it's understandable because you find humans tend to latch on to things that they like. Whether it's good, bad, or in between, it's human nature to latch on to something. Ooh. It's got a weird smell to it. It's not an unpleasant smell, of course. But it smells like beef. Now, I will say this, they're kind of stingy with the packaging size. Ooh. Oh, you know this is actual fucking beef and not just ground meat that was made into sheets and then dried. Like, this has fucking texture. Oh, it's making my mouth water. Further ado, probably shouldn't. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh, I like this. Rich, beefy, salty flavor. Oh Lord. It just makes your salivatory glands, which are the organs in your mouth that produces saliva, work overtime. Each chew releases all that flavor and makes it almost taste like you're eating a piece of beef slathered in gravy. Oh, this shit's good. And the fact that they actually use dried beef. Like, I'm redneck as fuck. And this is also a country thing. But y'all ever made deer jerky before? Where you take deer meat, marinate it for a few days, and put it in the food dehydrator. This shit tastes like my dad's deer jerky, but beef. Which is already winning at major brownie points with me. I don't even fucking care if I'm biased at this point. This is some of the best fucking beef jerky I've ever had. Alright. Oh, Lord. I'm having a fucking foodgasm over here. Like, are they legally allowed to make this shit so good? They must have put cocaine or something in this shit. But on to the actual review. So with my personal biases, it scores a 10. Just straight out. Without my personal biases, again, it scores a 10. And you know how rare Outlaw ever gives anything a 10 out of 10 I can recommend. I think in all my food reviews, I've only given 10s a handful of times. But let me know what you think. If there's some other jerky brand recommendations you want Outlaw to try. Because so far, No Man's Land, they know what they're fucking doing. So until next time, I know a band of outlaws, Outlaw Samurai, tell all y'all be crazy rednecks, be safe, use your weapons. I'm out. Peace. Hello, my noble band of outlaws, Outlaw Samurai coming at you live with a video. Yes, Outlaw's just cranking out the food reviews. Isn't he? Well, today we're going to be trying the Reese's Caramel Big Cup. And I know what you're probably going to say. Outlaw, everyone's had fucking Reese's and shit before. That is true. Alright? There's not a single person in America that I would bet my bottom fucking dollar. There's not a single person in America that has not had a Reese's before. And like third world and developing countries, that would be a much harder bet to pull off. But in any case, let's get started. About what I would expect. However, two things. One, it would have been better if they used salted caramel. A little sweet and salty going on there. And second, while this is good, it has the same problem I have brought up with a lot of chocolate and peanut butter candies, and that is the chocolate and peanut butter are such overpowering flavors that you barely taste the caramel. Now don't get me wrong, I do taste the caramel in this. Because caramel, it ain't no slouch when it comes to flavor. But here's the thing. I don't taste caramel in the beginning. And what I mean by this is the first things I taste are chocolate and peanut butter. The caramel is an aftertaste. Personally speaking, I would rather taste the caramel first Or they opened a new cozy table. I would rather taste the caramel first or have a stronger caramel flavor than what is presented. Personal preference, but still. Not to say that it's not good. Because it is. I'm just saying that when you're working with chocolate and peanut butter, which are two very powerful flavors that work well together because they complement each other, if you're going to add something to it, you need to make sure you add it enough that it all kind of blends together. But what would I give the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup with caramel? I'm going to give it a solid 8. Now, personally speaking, I'm not a huge peanut butter and chocolate guy. What do I mean by this? Simply put, peanut butter chocolate candies are not what I will pick up most of the time when I want something sweet. Most of the time, that bitch done sprayed my windshield. But in any case, most of the time, when I am craving something sweet or something doughy, I'll actually just eat sweetbread. Or I'll just go and buy a $1 loaf of bread and eat on that. Or I'll put peanut butter on the bread, or I'll just straight out eat honey. I'm really not that big of a chocolate guy. In fact, anyone who knows me, they will go into a store, and if I ask for snacks, they'll more times than not just bring me honey buns. Outlaw is a simple guy. Yeah. That's the reason why it's getting an 8. Also, there's no real originality here. Chocolate, peanut butter, and caramel are pretty much a holy trinity when it comes to candy. About 6 out of every candy products have chocolate, peanut butter, or caramel in them. Or in some cases, all three. I know what some of you think, Outlaw, you're just being an ass, you're being hard. It's like, no, I'm being truthful, I'm being honest. That's why people watch my channel, because Outlaw don't give a fuck about sugarcoating shit. I speak the honesty that is in my brain, that's in my brain parts working overtime. Alright? You can't smell it, but there's a lot of soot and smoke burning from the gears in my brain. For me thinking right now. Comma. But in any case, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, my noble band of outlaws. And I think I just entered the wrong lane. Oh, is that? No, I think that was a turning lane. And some of you are going to say, "Oh, Outlaw, you shouldn't be talking while you're driving." It's like, it's not the talking while the driving that is the problem. I can turn in the wrong damn lane even without talking and driving. Alright? If any of you are familiar with the Bloomington area, I somehow started at the west side Walmart and ended up on the east side going straight past the 2nd Street Kroger's. Yes. Like, any of you who are, like, if any of my noble band of outlaws are IU students, your minds are already trying to calculate just what in the actual hell must have transpired for me to do that. A lot of one-way streets that I went down the opposite way, and probably a few traffic violations. But in any case, I think I went down the wrong road. But in any case, this video is long enough. It's gone into ramble fest. So yeah, it gets an 8 out of 10 across the board for me. I can recommend it. So until next time, I know a band of outlaws. Last time I tell all y'all be crazy rednecks. Be safe and use your weapons. I'm out. Peace. Hello, my noble band of outlaws. Outlaw Samurai coming at you live with a video. Well, I just went to my local Asian supermarket, Ron Chen's supermarket, and I got some goodies. Alright, first of all, I got stainless steel chopsticks. I couldn't resist. I got some more MSG for you! Because you know, your boy Outlaw loves Uncle Roger. And also, Chinese Red Bull. Red Bull Vitamin Functional Drink. I'm not entirely sure how the hell to open this thing. Oh, now that's kind of cool. Why don't American cans have this? This is so much better. Smells like Red Bull. Looks like Red Bull. Tastes better than American Red Bull. Oh, it has such a sweeter taste to it. I may start coming here just to get this. Oh. Chinese Red Bull is delicious. But how does it compare to American? Well, I've drank enough Red Bull that I don't even need a can here to compare it to. And I'm going to tell you this, that tastes a hell of a lot smoother than American Red Bull. Alright. Me likey. Alright. 10 out of 10, I can recommend. I also bought this, what I presume to be tea that I can't read the damn label. But that will be another video. So until next time, my little band of outlaws, Outlaw Samurai tells all y'all be crazy rednecks, be safe and use your weapons. I'm out. Peace. Hello, my noble band of outlaws, Outlaw Samurai coming at you live with a video. With this monster voodoo grape. I was at Kroger's and found it. Smells good, but taste. I'm not gonna lie. This tastes like a generic grape soda. Even though it's supposed to be a juice. I'm not gonna lie. Grape Fanta tastes better than this. And I'm not that big of a fan of grape soda normally. I prefer orange. I'm just not impressed. It's gonna get a 5 from me. 5 out of 10. I guess I could recommend. It's just not that impressive, honestly. The only reason I keep drinking is because I don't want to waste it. So, I guess it's got a cool name, cool can art, but looks can't make up for flavor. So, until next time, I'm out. Peace. And I hope you enjoyed. I literally am making this video simply because I thought of doing a review last minute. I'm out. Peace. Hello, my noble band of outlaws. Outlaw Samurai coming at you live with a video. With this, yes, an IPA. Has Outlaw become a frou-frou drinker? Will I start wearing plaid and a man bun with glasses, asking for light beverages? Fuck no. Liquor is liquor, and I am the king of drinking every liquor I get my hands on. But a little bit of a story behind the IPA, or the Imperial Pale Ale, and the reason why it was created. So originally, IPAs were created as shipborne rations for crew on long sea voyages in the 16th, 17th centuries. Water didn't last all that long. Liquor lasted longer. And you can't make liquor last longer without making it stronger. And you can't dilute liquor without water or something to mix the liquor into. And beer would go bad too quickly and become undrinkable. Rum was much better, but then you had to water it down into grog. So, the British Parliament and the West India Trading Company worked together to create the Imperial Pale Ale so that this beer-like ale would be able to be given to sailors on long voyages without them getting drunk, because what happened was that when sailors were given the equivalent of a gallon of beer a day, they would save those rations and drink them all at once. This was especially a prevalent problem when they were given grog, which is watered down rum. So yeah, lots of different rules were established. That you basically had to drink your ration that day. You couldn't save them up. But yeah, without further ado, don't proper shouldn'ts. Let's get started. Has a strange smell to it. I know, the irony of taking it from a stainless steel can into a stainless steel container. Ooh, that's a nice golden color. And it does not foam up as badly as beer. Or should I say regular beer? Got that nice foam going on. Blech. Gotta throw these away anyways. Leave it to the British to make a disgusting ale. Oh, God. Ugh. Oh. Oh. Fucking British. Be responsible. Yeah, be responsible and don't waste your fucking money on IPA. This is the worst liquor I've ever tasted. It gets a 0 out of 10. I will never recommend. I need some good pasta to wash away that disgustingness. So until next time, my noble band of outlaws, Outlaw Samurai tells all y'all be crazy rednecks, be safe and use weapons. Never fucking drink this. And I'll be out. Peace. Hello, my noble band of outlaws. Outlaw Samurai coming to you live with a video. Well, you may have saw that most wicked, and I don't mean wicked good, I mean wicked bad, ale video I did. This is filmed same day, but more than likely will not be uploaded at the same time. I went to Walmart, and I got me what looks to be like some good liquor. 'Tis not your father's root beer. This is an alcoholic root beer. Premium malt beverage with natural and artificial flavors and caramel color. Basically, alcoholic root beer. Now, funny thing is that originally, root beer actually was alcoholic. It was a beer made from sarsaparilla root. Hence the name root beer. But as it became more popular, a way of making it that isn't alcoholic came about. Because originally you had to get the sarsaparilla root and then you kind of let it ferment and it would turn into root beer. The modern root beers we drink that's soda is not the same original type of root beer. This is more akin to that original type. Oh, already it smells so good and promising. Konbai. Oh, that's so much better. Ooh, that tastes so good. It's like someone mixed root beer with a shot of vodka. Oh. Oh, that's good. Ooh. 'Tis not your father's root beer. Gets a 10 out of 10 I can recommend. Ooh, but I wonder how good this will be cold. Not frozen, cold. Because I gotta put the rest of these in the fridge. Yes, Outlaw does occasionally drink warm liquor. I know, the blasphemy of it all. But I'm no bitch! Only bitches need their liquor cold every time. I knock these bitches straight to the head with no regrets. But anyways, jokes aside. Until next time, I noble band of outlaws, Outlaw Samurai, until all y'all be crazy rednecks, be safe and use your weapons, and check out Not Your Father's Root Beer at your local Walmart. I'm out. Peace.